Have you ever looked at your cat doing something completely strange and thought, what is going on inside that little head? Maybe your cat suddenly started running around the house out of nowhere, as if it were being chased by an invisible ghost. Maybe it stared at an empty wall for several minutes. Maybe it knocked a cup off the table with complete calm, looking at you as if it were conducting a very important scientific experiment. And of course, maybe it did all of this at 3 a.m. If you live with cats, you have probably noticed one thing. They are adorable, intelligent, affectionate, and sometimes absolutely mysterious. But here is the interesting part. Many behaviors that seem strange to us make perfect sense in the feline world. What looks like craziness may be instinct. What looks like stubbornness may be communication. What looks like coldness may simply be a different way of showing safety, curiosity, or control over the environment. Cats do not do things exactly the way we expect. They follow their own logic, a quiet, sensitive logic full of small signs. And when you begin to understand that logic, everything changes. You stop looking at your cat as just an unpredictable little creature, and you start to realize that behind every curious behavior, there is a message, a need, or an ancient instinct speaking. So in this video, you are going to discover 10 strange cat behaviors explained. Some will make you laugh. Some will make you think, my cat does exactly that. And some may help you better understand what your cat is trying to say. And stay until the end, because the last behavior is one of the most common, and also one of the most misunderstood. Let's begin. 1. Your cat runs around the house out of nowhere. You are sitting peacefully. The house is quiet. Everything seems normal. And suddenly your cat shoots down the hallway as if it just received a secret mission. It jumps on the couch, crosses the living room, slides across the rug, climbs somewhere forbidden, and then stops as if nothing happened. This behavior is very common, and many people call it zoomies. Most of the time, this happens because your cat is releasing built-up energy. Even when living indoors, cats are still natural hunters. They have instincts to chase, jump, run, and pounce. When they do not use that energy during the day, it can suddenly come out in quick bursts. It is almost as if your cat's body says, I need to move right now. This can happen after a long nap, after using the litter box, at night, or when your cat is excited. And yes, to us, it may seem completely random. But to your cat, it is simply the body activating hunter mode. If this happens often, a good way to help is to create short play sessions during the day, especially before nighttime. Wand toys, balls, toys that mimic prey, and chase games can help your cat burn energy in a healthy way. So when your cat starts running through the house like lightning, maybe it is not seeing ghosts. Maybe it is just remembering that deep down it is still a tiny predator with domestic Wi-Fi. 2. Your cat stares at empty walls or corners. Few things are as intriguing as seeing a cat stare intensely at an empty wall. You look too. You see nothing. You look again. Still nothing. And your cat remains there, completely focused, as if it has discovered a secret of the universe. But before you imagine that your house is haunted, there is a simpler explanation. Cats have senses that are much sharper than ours. They can hear very subtle sounds, notice tiny movements, feel vibrations, and detect changes in light that we do not perceive. Sometimes your cat may be hearing something inside the wall, such as pipes, insects, small noises, or movements you simply cannot detect. It may also be watching a shadow, a reflection, or a tiny particle moving through the air. To your cat, that is information. To us, it looks like an empty wall. It is almost as if your cat has access to a more detailed version of the environment. Of course, if this behavior becomes excessive, repetitive, or comes with confusion, disorientation, or other unusual signs, it is worth paying closer attention and talking to a veterinarian. But most of the time, your cat is simply using senses that are much more sensitive than ours. So the next time your cat stares at an empty corner, maybe the question is not, what is it seeing? Maybe the question is, what am I not noticing? 3. Your cat knocks things off the table. This is a classic. Your cat sees a cup on the table. It looks at the cup. It looks at you. It touches it with one paw. It pushes it slowly. And finally, the cup falls. While you try to understand why this happened, your cat seems completely satisfied with the result. But why do cats do this? There are a few possibilities. First, curiosity. Cats explore the world with their paws. They touch, test, push, and watch what happens. An object near the edge of a table may simply be interesting. Second, hunting instinct. Small objects can look like prey. When your cat pushes something and it moves, the cat's brain may interpret that as a fun interaction. Third, attention. If every time your cat knocks something down, you react quickly, talk to it, get up, or rush over, your cat learns that this behavior works. It thinks, when I do this, my person reacts. And cats are excellent students. The solution is not to yell, because that can scare your cat or even reinforce the attention. The best thing to do is keep fragile objects out of reach, offer appropriate toys, and play more with your cat to reduce boredom. Because sometimes, that falling cup is not mischief. It is just a feline scientist testing gravity. Again. 4. Your cat gets into boxes that are way too small. You buy a beautiful, soft, perfect, expensive cat bed. Your cat looks at it for 2 seconds and climbs into the box it came in. And if the box is too small, even better. The more impossible it looks, the more interested your cat becomes. This behavior has a very strong explanation: safety. Cats like enclosed spaces because they offer protection. A box creates boundaries around the body, reduces vulnerable points, and gives the cat a sense of control. Inside a box, your cat can watch the environment without feeling exposed. Boxes can also help retain warmth. Since cats enjoy warm places, a small enclosed space can feel very comfortable to them. There is also the curiosity factor. Boxes have smells, textures, and novelty. To a cat, a box is not just cardboard. It is a hiding place, a bed, a lookout post, and a toy, all at once. It is basically a luxury feline apartment. So if your cat ignores the new bed and chooses the box, do not take it personally. In your cat's mind, you did not buy a product. You brought home a castle. 5. Your cat needs blankets, pillows, or you. When a cat starts pushing its paws against a blanket, a pillow, or even you, it looks like it is making little biscuits. It is cute, strange, and depending on the claws, slightly dangerous for your skin. This behavior usually comes from kittenhood. Kittens need their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. So when an adult cat does this, it may be connected to old feelings of comfort, safety, and relaxation. It is a behavior linked to emotional memory. When your cat needs a soft blanket or your lap, it may be saying, in its own way, I feel good here. Some cats also need to mark territory, since their paws have scent glands. In other words, besides feeling comfortable, your cat may also be leaving its mark on that place. If your cat does this on you, congratulations. You have officially been approved as a safe and comfortable surface. It may not be the most glamorous title in the world, but in the universe of cats, it is a great honor. 6. Your cat shows its belly but attacks when you touch it. This behavior confuses many people. Your cat flops onto the floor, rolls onto its back, and looks completely cute and relaxed. You think, it wants belly rubs. So you reach out, and in half a second, your hand becomes a wrestling toy. The truth is, showing the belly is not always an invitation to touch. The belly is a vulnerable part of a cat's body. When your cat shows this area near you, it is often demonstrating trust. It feels relaxed enough to expose a sensitive area. But trust does not mean automatic permission. Your cat may be saying, I trust you, not necessarily, put your hand here. Some cats enjoy belly rubs. Many do not. and that is okay. The secret is to observe the signs. Ears turned back, tail flicking, a tense body, or paws grabbing your hand are warnings that your cat is not comfortable. With cats, respecting boundaries is a form of affection. And maybe that is one of the biggest lessons. Sometimes a cat's love appears when it trusts you enough to relax, but still expects you to understand its rules. 7. Your cat follows you to the bathroom. If you have a cat, you have probably noticed this. Privacy is a human idea. Your cat did not sign that agreement. You go into the bathroom, close the door, and suddenly your cat meows outside as if it has been abandoned on another planet. If you open the door, it comes in. If you close it, it wants to leave. If you leave it open, it watches everything like a silent supervisor. But why do so many cats do this? One reason is curiosity. The bathroom has interesting smells, sounds, and objects. Running water, towels, rugs, doors, cabinets. All of it can attract attention. Another reason is routine. If you go to the bathroom every day, your cat learns that pattern and starts to follow it. There is also the closed door factor. Cats usually do not like losing access to parts of their territory. When a door closes, they can feel frustrated because they do not know what is happening on the other side. And of course, it can be affection. Your cat simply wants to be near you, even in moments when you would rather be alone. To your cat, it is not strange. What is strange is you entering an important room and not inviting the true owner of the house. 8. Your cat gives you little bites during petting. Everything is going well. Your cat is relaxed, you are petting it, and it seems happy. Then, out of nowhere, it gives you a little bite. It is not a hard bite, but it is not exactly a kiss either. This behavior can have several explanations. Sometimes, it is a form of communication. Your cat may be saying that it has had enough petting, that the area has become sensitive, or that it is starting to feel overstimulated. Some cats enjoy petting only for a short time. After a few minutes, repeated touch can become uncomfortable. Other times, a little bite can be play or a form of interaction. Cats use their mouths during play, especially when they are excited. The important thing is to observe the full set of signs. If the ears turn back, the tail starts flicking, the body becomes tense, or your cat stops purring, it may be time to give it space. That little bite is often the final warning before a stronger reaction. So instead of thinking, "My cat is ungrateful," think, "My cat is giving me feedback." Small, sharp, very direct feedback. 9. Your cat sits on top of your things. You open your laptop, and your cat sits on the keyboard. You place clean clothes on the bed, and it lies on top of them. You try to read a book, and your cat appears right on the page. It may look like provocation, but to your cat, there are simple explanations. First, your things smell like you, and your scent is familiar. That can bring comfort. Second, these objects are often the center of your attention. If you are looking at your laptop, book, or clothes, your cat may notice that this place is important. And if it is important, maybe it wants to be there too. Third, many of these places are warm or comfortable. A warm laptop, a soft pile of clothes, or a piece of paper on a table can be irresistible. So when your cat sits on top of your things, maybe it is saying, "Now look at me." Or maybe it is simply thinking, "Thank you for the new bed." With cats, both options are possible. 10. Your cat stares at you without blinking. Few things are as intense as a cat staring directly at you. You are sitting down, you feel like you are being watched. You look to the side and there it is. Still, focused, not blinking. This can seem strange, but it is not always negative. Cats observe a lot. They study movements, expressions, sounds, and routines. When your cat looks at you, it may be trying to understand what you are going to do next. It may also be asking for something: food, attention, playtime, or access to somewhere. But context matters. A relaxed stare, with a calm body and maybe slow blinks, can show trust and curiosity. But a rigid stare, with a tense body, ears turned back, or an agitated tail, may show discomfort or alertness. Cats speak with their whole body, so if your cat stares at you, observe the rest of the message. The look alone is only one part of the conversation, and if it slowly blinks afterward, consider that a gift. In the language of cats, it may be the quietest way of saying, "I'm okay with you." Closing. Now you know that many strange cat behaviors are not so strange after all. Running around the house may be built-up energy. Staring at walls may be sensitivity to sounds and movement. Knocking objects down may be curiosity. Getting into boxes may be a search for safety. Kneading blankets may be comfort. Showing the belly may be trust. Following you to the bathroom may be routine, curiosity, or affection. When you understand these signs, your relationship with your cat changes. You begin to see less random mystery and more communication, less stubbornness and more instinct, less weirdness and more feline language. And maybe that is the most beautiful part of living with cats. They invite us to pay attention to the details. Because to understand a cat, you need to observe calmly. You need to respect boundaries. You need to accept that not all affection appears the way you expect. Sometimes, love shows up in a slow blink. Sometimes, in a cardboard box. Sometimes, in a cat sitting on your laptop when you really needed to work. And now that you know these behaviors, you may begin to notice that your cat is communicating with you all the time, just in its own way. So after this video, observe your cat more closely throughout the day. Notice which of these behaviors appears most often in your routine together, and try to understand what it may be trying to say. And now tell me, what is the strangest behavior your cat does? Write it in the comments because maybe other cat owners are going through the exact same thing. And if you want to keep discovering the secrets of feline behavior, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss the next videos about curiosities, signs, and everything your cat tries to say without using words.